Ya. ¿No? Ya. Ya. Pa. ¿Qué pasa si combino estas dos cosas? Chucha. Debería funcionar. Giraldo. What? Bitch streaming con delay. Ya. No. ¿Qué dice? Chan, chan. Pick one. Voy a ir para allá arriba. Siempre tengo un kit de reparación. Te quiero. Bueno, ni siquiera llego a pelear y ya me morí. Qué mierda. Tengo que ver eso. A ver, Humberto, cuéntame tu vida. A ver, aquí se ha medio lagueado, pero en realidad... Ya. ¿Por qué estoy acá? Experimentarán algo super caro. Ya, te voy a poner 3500. Funciona ahora sí. 8500. Yo no, weón. ¿Y dónde encontré una pieza de lujo? Y sí. Ahora que le cambié eso debería funcionar bien. Nada. Si quieren. Si quieren ocupar la posición de gato. Que esto lo veía mejor antes. Pero ya llegué. No tengo que subir. No tengo que ir para abajo. Por el lado. All gear.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Wasn't me who chose it.
I assumed so. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfill. The third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Oxenfurt market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
¿Quién pasó por el
I think she loved you. Meant this as a token of that love.
She loved me. After all.
Oh, awful. You're doing terrible. Always get up. As I say, you will never find me.
some am shunned and disdained. Could be family, I guess. Wouldn't match much else in the riddle, though. Repeat the riddle.
To all things and men I appertain, and yet by some am shunned and disdained. Fondle and ogle me till you're insane, but no blow can harm me, cause me pain. Children delight in me, elders take fright, fair maids rejoice and spin. Cry and I weep, yawn and I sleep, smile and I too shall grin.
Mirror. So this is where you're hiding.
Come now. You didn't expect it to be that easy, did you?
Doing that forever.
Care to wager on it?
Rushing water behind this wall. Break down the wall and the water will rush through here. Gotcha. Be gone. You've lost.
Y murió.
So, any better?
Yeah, thanks. Wine's revived me a bit.
This plonk could revive a corpse. An exquisitely rank vintage. You know what, though? It's good at last to taste something real. So, have at it. Tell me what the blazes just happened. Your brand's gone. Guessing that's a good sign?
No me siente nada.
O'Dim decided to have some fun at my expense. Devised a game I was supposed to lose. Seems he'd forgotten the training you put me through. In doing the undoable.
So only to protect myself. In doing so, I put you in harm's way. Forgive me.
Well, don't have to worry about him anymore. You're safe and free.
I thank you. Though I've no notion what to do with this freedom now. Mirror took everything. Everything I loved. All I held dear.
Not true. Got your heart back.
A bitter victory. Now at last I sense how much I've lost. I've a heart again. Yet all it feels is grief, sadness, and defeat. My life is a ruin.
Bueno, voy a tener corazón, pero lo único que se siente es
Can't say I envy you. As the saying goes, careful what you wish for.
Oh, I shall be. Believe me. Actually, I've a better idea. I'll never wish for anything again. It's time I took fate into my own hands. Lived life anew. And truly, this time.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll never forget what you did for me, Wicher. I have something for you.
Can't accept this.
You can, and must. This sabre's been in my family for generations. Even when I'd lost all else, it remained at my side. Means a great deal to me.
All the more reason why I can't take it.
Do me the honor. This'll mark the start of my new life. And such a weapon could be right useful to you.
Thank you.
Ow!
Sorry.
You needn't be. I thank you again, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
Good luck to you too.
Listo. Ando en la posición. En un segundo. 4, 20 minutos. Así que me voy a durar un poco más. Tiene perforación, el otro tiene mejor. En estadísticas adicionales, pero es la pasiva que tiene este juego. Pensé que iba a hacer el final para acá. ¿Qué nivel soy? 37. Tengo que jugar la expansión del Susan. ¿Cómo se llama? Blood and Light. Puedo ocuparlo con eso, a ver qué anda. ¿Dónde confío que está uy, pues luego tendría que ser una bota de potencia. No me importa morir, no. Creo que si me teletransporto igual va a pasar eso. Creo.
as cocky once the Baron's man out your arms.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac-Peyrin and Palmerin de Launfal. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land's tillers at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go...
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They's a coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Launfal, call upon you to repent. Set your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular Punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
I could jest that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Seems to me they're unmoved.
You tried, my friend.
We've talked enough. I challenge you all to combat. By my honor. For Toussaint.
For Beauclair. By the crane, defend yourselves, harlots brutes.
Too late to surrender.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
It is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this, but us never free us from the beast which floods us. Come to us.
Shall you answer her call?
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever, and now we've got all that.
Most assuredly, Luke.
How many victims?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blow.
Beast wields black magic?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing,
We have no fear of...
Anyone tried to hunt it?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, wait.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the...
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's...
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident. I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract? Excellent!
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you. Yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Then post-haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint!
To Toussaint. Uy, por fin voy a ir a Toussaint. Otra vez. Otra vez. The wicher.
Shall you answer her call?
¿Cargo esto?
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You'll find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron!
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity. As the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet...
Bueno, sin cabeza. Dalia. ¿Cuánto lo tengo? 16.000. Ah, ya lo tenía.
Move it. Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmarin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kid.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
The knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition. No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Such good.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Yes, careful.
I will kill you all! For my name is not...
Time to end this. Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna die.
Está tirado. A ver, creo que el otro equipo está aquí. Lo vi colgando. Bueno, se te quedó en ni siquiera lo veo roto. Busca primero la costa.
Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the bodies.
Por ejemplo, acá hay... Pañuelo con
kerchief. Monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Be nice to know where they took the corpse.
What now?
Need to find out.
The inn.
One thing seems foe.
He did. I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Hermoso. Pensé que ya hay armadura, pero concha tu madre.
Wine, wine, and more wine. But me, I prefer brandy. They say her grace is called in and turned to the beast. Killer on the north, they say. What? With no knights brave enough? Of course we have. But bravery's not enough against the beast.
Barely got back to Tucson.
Knight in the service of her illustrious highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time. Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to go from traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crate. By my...
No.
We would... Doubtless, we...
Names. Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cell.
What?
While you...
Yes.
Quiero ver. Pero qué guay, tengo toda la colección. Coche su madre. Un poco. Mierda.
Dang.
That's the butcher.
No, es porque quiero ir a donde va.
Best cure for the beast. A wicher.
Sounds like a fight. Have to hurry. Damn it. Killer must still be here. Throat torn open by man-like jaws. Man-like, except for long fangs. Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit. Massacred by a vampire. Not an Ekimara, though. Or a Fletter. Bruxa. Gotta be. single blow. In the cellar, gotta be footprints. Small, bare feet lead deeper into the cellar, hurled against the wall with great force. You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood. We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
I cannot let you leave.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing? Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster. but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
Bueno, yo creo que puede que haga un stream de otra cosa por mientras, no sé. Un Smite puede ser. Ahí veo. Bye bye.